Hey, you guys, welcome to Shave of the New Day with Shawanda B.
Hey girl, Shawanda B. I am here with a special guest. You know, everybody's special. So, I got my girl here, Brandy Heglar. She's going to tell us all about her book.
Hey, gang.
Yes. So, Brandy,
Yes.
you need to tell us what made you decide out the blue to write your first book, right?
Yes,
Yes, your first book. I know it's like another book coming out because I saw her advertise it before. So, tell us about it.
Okay. So, Hair Game is basically a book about Vicky Diamond trying to find her way, to get her way to the top. You know, she loses everything. She loses her family, and she got to figure her way out to get to the top.
Okay. So, what made you write a book?
What made me write a book? From my struggle.
Well, this book, because I know you're going to do more, because it's an amazing book. So, yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
What made me write this book is living in the hood, going through struggles, moving from New York to Philadelphia. I lived in Florida, and just the struggle. You know, I just wanted to put it on pen and paper so people can kind of experience it, what I went through.
About, you know. But then that would give away the book, right? Tag. But anyway, Brandy, tell us a lot about more than just the author, your life, children. Where do you want to go as an author?
Well, for me, I was born and raised in Brooklyn, New York. I now reside in Philly. I have 2 kids, 23, 21. Where I see myself as an author, I see my first book, which is out now. I'm actually working on part 2. Head Game, we done. We'll do part 2. And actually putting it into a movie and be a #1 seller.
Now, who don't want that, right? Right. So, and we did a boat ride together, and I met her, and just an amazing person. Strong. You can see that she's a strong person. You can see that she is on a journey, she's on a path, and she's trying to get to where she wants to be. Just like she said, I want my book to be a bestseller and a movie. I want it to be in the theaters. And that's how you should think. You should think that way. You should want your business or whatever you're doing to be just that. Born in Brooklyn, me too. I was born in Brooklyn. I think Brooklyn is a place to learn how to grind, to do what you need to do, to get to where you need to be at. And everybody has a story when they tell you they lived in Brooklyn. I mean, like any borough you live in, and everybody goes through their trials and tribulations. I know from what I read is it is based similar to your life.
Right, so the book is solely based in Philly, but it also goes back to New York as well. So the next one will probably be based more so in New York because that's the second part, but it's based on both.
So wait a minute, does that mean there's going to be a third part?
Something to think about.
See how you be trying to get the juice. So Brandy, let me know, or tell the audience where they can find your book, and when was the book written?
So you can find the book on my website, headgamebook.com. Also, you can message me on Instagram, Black Beauty 25. Black Beauty is spelled BLAQUEBEAUTIE 25. I have to be different with it, okay?
That's all right.
Also on Facebook, you can reach me, Brandy Heglar. And what was the other question you asked?
When was your book written?
Actually, the book was written in 2010. I actually revamped the book because I want everybody to be familiar with part 1 because I'm actually coming out with part 2.
Okay. So my question is, what made you decide? Like, when you decided in 2010, what happened? What was the thought process? I want to write a book. Like, nobody just wakes up and say, I want to write a book, do they? No.
No, not necessarily. But what made me write a book was like I was in a better position than when I was before. You know, growing up in the projects, you know, struggling with a 1-parent to 2-parent household, you know, dealing with drugs and violence and, you know, the whole, not pandemic, but, you know, how I was raised. So I decided to put it on pen and paper and just write a book about it.
So it's based on your experiences, some of your experiences.
Some of my experiences, although it's a
And
fictional
sometimes it
book.
could be some of other people's experiences as well, things that you had insight on or things that you have seen other people. Because I mean, like, I grew up in Brooklyn. It'd be a lot going on in Brooklyn. I'm pretty sure y'all all feel like, hey, it'd be a lot going on everywhere, but it'd be a lot going on in
Who you
Brooklyn.
telling?
And I'm 47. I don't have a problem with telling people my age. But I know when I grew up, it was crack. It's still crack, but it was crack going on. There was situations where people was prostituting in my neighborhood. I done watched the whole transaction happen. Sometimes we saw them bands moving. You know, we gonna talk about it. And you know, shoot, I probably could write a book.
Okay, girl. You think all that stuff? Put it down, put it
Put it
paper.
down. See, look at
Yes.
that. Be an inspiration, Brandy. Yes. But I probably would, because I got like my own journey, which y'all all know, because I don't have a problem with telling everybody what I go through and what I've been through. But Brandy, what would you say to any young lady out there that experienced certain things or things that this young lady went through in the book, that your character in the book? What would you tell them what would be your advice? Like, what would you feel like they should do to get out of those situations?
Don't let the struggle get you down. Just stay motivated. You can get to where you need to be. This is not the end. Just keep on moving.
Okay, that's great advice. Yes, I'm happy, Brandy. This is my first time meeting Brandy, and like I said previously, when I met Brandy, she seemed like she was a grinder at that time, and she is. I mean, like, after we didn't get a chance to talk because we was on a boat ride. A lot of music was going on, but let me tell you, first of all, this will get anybody's attention. Can y'all see this? Can y'all see this? Can y'all see this? Okay, so when I looked at the book, I said, oh, how's on? So I'm like, well, I don't see Brandy. Her display was laid out, honey. She had t-shirts.
You can get those from me too. Okay.
Hustle is real. She had t-shirts. She had her books out, and the presentation was there. This is her first book, but let me tell you, I wouldn't have known that if she didn't tell me. But I walked up. I said, we got a book writer in the house. Me and one of my partners was like, oh, we got to find out who this person is. And her family was very supportive. They was there. They was like, you know, on guard, protecting them books because they knew it was some stuff in there that you wanted to read. And I said, where is she? They said, oh, she's upstairs. And I said, oh, okay. So I picked up one of the books. You know, I was scared. I was like, I'm picking up people's stuff. But I was like, I'm trying to figure out, you know, is a picture on the back so I can go find her, because you know I'll be hustling. I'm trying to get this scoop. But anyway, I finally get to meet her. And of course, like, music is playing, you can't talk. And I said, you know what, I'm gonna say this one for later, because y'all know I'll be going there, I'll be pulling stuff out. But Brandy don't want to talk too much because she don't want to tell her book, she don't want to tell her story, because she wants y'all to buy it, and I want y'all to buy it too. So let me just ask you one more question. With you growing up in Brooklyn, I know what I went through in Brooklyn. What would be your advice to anyone that is working and grinding, single parenting or not single parenting, even with two-family homes? She says she grew up in a two-family home. It's a struggle. It's a struggle. And I'm pretty sure she learned what not to do and what to do with two parents in the home and with her raising her own children. You have one kid or two kids?
I have two.
Okay.
Two boys.
Girl.
Two boys.
I got two boys too. We got stuff in common. We got something in common. Okay. Anyway, my girl Brandy said where we can find a book?
HeyGameBook.com.
Mm-hmm.
My Instagram, BlackBeauty25. You can instant message me, or also Brandy Heglar on Facebook.
Okay.
The book is $20. I also do shipping, an extra $5, so $25 with shipping.
She said
so
she's gonna ship it to you. Let me tell you, the grind is real, right? The grind is real. She said, I don't got no people that's gonna do this for me. I'm gonna do this by myself. So that just tells you that you could do anything on your own. you won't have the support that you need or a company to back you up. But I still think she should put it on Amazon because I got a lot of friends out there. So me and Brandy gonna talk about this Amazon, depending on what Amazon charges you. Cause
Everybody got to get something at the top, you know?
so maybe you should just keep doing it yourself.
But I'm
Brandy.
also thinking about audiobook too.
Oh my God! Could you hear her voice though? She got a nice voice, right? Little accent going on. What is it, like a Florida accent?
I guess from Philly, I've been in Philly for about 15 years.
In Florida, they have a little accent too.
Yeah, there too. So it could be a mix of both.
Beautiful voice. I know y'all like, get out of her business and her voice, but you know, I don't care. Anyway, Brandy, we gonna end this because I want her to buy the book. I want y'all to buy the book.
Please.
Buy the book. Buy the book. Y'all see the picture? This will make me buy the book. I don't know why I'm not aiming, targeting for this whole screen. It's just not working. Buy the book. Hey, game. By Brandy Heglar, honey. Get it right.
It is right.
So, hashtag Hey Game.
Hashtag I would like to do more interviews. Hashtag self-publish.
You hear that? Y'all hear that? That's them cicadas. I don't hear that. That's scary. I'm scared, y'all. I'm scared. We out here in the nighttime. It's about to be dark. They trying to get us. Let me cut it out. Brandy Heglar came up and is from Philly. I'm up in here in New Jersey. But my girl traveled. Again, I said she's a hustler. She doing her thing. She is her own brand. Brandy Heglar is a brand. Not only is she an author, but she is a brand. She just did her first photo shoot, yes?
I did.
Who was the photographer?
Big shot photos. Had to think real quick.
Yeah, because you know it's new.
Yes.
Are you thinking about modeling?
I don't know. I think
No,
I
I
model
believe
material.
You could do anything you want to do.
Yeah, I don't mind being a model.
Okay. She chocolate, y'all. She chocolate. Who don't want a chocolate? She a chocolate model. All right, I'm stopping. And she curvy. So I'm going to just tell y'all because we doing this little headshot. Okay. Where can you find this show for those that's watching? YouTube. Spotify, you can listen to it. Amazon, you can listen to it. Also, is it Amazon? I don't know, because they ain't responding to me yet. You know it takes about 4 weeks for your show to get on there. But hey, y'all got Spotify, y'all got iHeartRadio. You just go to Shae with a New Day, baby, with Shalonda V. That's where you go. If you want to see it on my website, it's www.shaewithanewdayproductions.com. I'm working it. Grinding. So this video is basically about women empowerment. It's never just a month of women empowerment. It's always about women empowerment. We got so many people out here, so many young ladies that's not even sure where they want to go. And then they getting into all kinds of trouble. You could be a podcaster. You could be a novelist.
Yes.
I said author, but I really feel like she's a novelist. I always want to give them that up. Because that's what we do. Yeah. Self-motivation is definitely an issue for young women today because they told what they can and cannot do. I mean, like, who hasn't been told you can't do something and you do it? People told me I couldn't be a model. I was actually published in international magazine. I met one person and he made me an international magazine, an international model. So I stutter all the time. I'm always stumbling over my words, but who doesn't? There's a lot of people that do the same thing I'm doing, but I am doing it. I am a business owner. I am an entrepreneur. I am a shoe designer. I'm a model. I'm a brand ambassador. I am.
She's a jack of all trades.
I try.
Yes.
I try because I feel like I want everybody to grind. I want everybody to do it. Like I said, I saw Brandy. I said she gonna be somebody. She got a whole book collection. Brandy, you told me, because we were talking, I always have chit chat conversations with people off the camera, but Brandy was telling me that she put all her money into making her own books. Who was the company?
It was a DG Digital was a company down in Florida. I found it.
Because you know why she found it? Because she wanted to do something. She really wanted to make her book. She wanted to put her book out there. She really grinded. I really love that. I do. Who would have thought, like, to go online and, like, I wrote a book and then I'm going to put it online and
But I'm also thinking about, even with me writing to inspire other people, giving a class to people that need help writing a book that they want to self-publish. I'm also thinking about doing something like that as well.
I'm always dumbfounded like this because I be so inspired. I do these shows because I want to be inspired as well, or I see something in a person, and when they start to talk about, they don't never know what they want to say or what they're gonna say. And keep in mind, if you don't know what to do or what to say, just come on my show because I'm gonna bring you right on here, get your first interview, do your thing, because I want you to expand. I feel like everybody should expand. Everybody needs a start place. Am that type of person. Why? Because I believe in y'all. Really just about the grind. It's really about the inspiration. And I felt like Brandy had a story and y'all need to buy her book.
Please buy the book. Hey, gang.
We ain't banging y'all. We telling y'all.
Yes.
Hey, you guys.
What was that?
Thanks for tuning in to Shae with a New Day with Shae.